All right, welcome to the after show. This blog style video segment allows us to talk about different types of topics that we could just honestly go on and on and on about and would never have time to do on a regular show. I'm here with
Trent.
And today we are talking about
Headphones.
Now, headphones are near and dear to most students' hearts. So I feel like this topic is going to hit really close to home. You're trying to grab your pods right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I have mine.
I was trying to grab mine. I have finally come into this century, as y'all know, because I finally got a pair of AirPods. What was it, just a month ago or something?
Yeah, I need to get a case for mine. I keep forgetting.
Completely changed my life. I liked the regular Apple headphones that came, the buds that came in the iPhone for years. I used those. I was fine with those. They do kind of wear and start to hurt your ears after extended periods of wear.
I only wear those when I cut grass because I don't care for them.
But overall, I really liked them. The wires got on my nerves like it did everybody. And then finally, when the price of these came on down, this is the Generation 2. And I got these, I think, for like $120 online. Like
you got the Gen 2?
Yep.
It should have wireless charging then, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't go for that option. So
you
maybe
didn't?
It was another,
okay.
So maybe it was another generation. Anyway, when I run outside, I bought the Power Beat Pros, which go over the ear. They're the newer generation. The Beats, they were more expensive. They were around $200. They're way more comfortable than these.
Right.
And they sound way better. I don't think they have quite the length of charge time. Maybe they do. They'll last about, 2 or 3 days, probably continuous listening before you'd have to charge them.
Yeah.
I feel like these last maybe 4 or 5. Just depends, I guess, how much you're using them. Apple has now come out with a new set of headphones, which is why we're actually doing this whole after show. They are called, what are they called, Sarah?
AirPods Max.
AirPods Max. And they're actually over-the-ear wireless headphones. So like we would call these
something like that.
Cans. So the pods, this whole notion that they call these things pods, they used to be called buds.
Yeah.
And then they got away from that. They wanted to try to differentiate themselves from the rest of...
Well, I think it has a little bit more to do with like the background behind the word. Because you think of earbuds, you're thinking about at school when you couldn't wear your earbuds. So when you completely change the demeanor and the meaning, or the word, not necessarily the meaning. But if you change the word, it doesn't have that stigma with it.
Well, I don't really know why. The problem is now they're basically putting pod behind anything audio because they have HomePod, which is their little home entertainment speaker that you can purchase. They have the HomePod Mini, and now they've got the, what are they calling the headphones?
AirPods Max.
AirPods Max, which...
So you have the AirPods, the AirPod Pros, which is what I have, and the AirPods Max, which I will not be getting because those are hideous.
Okay. You don't like them because, well, there's a lot of cons.
There's a lot of
reasons
reasons why I don't like them.
Let's go ahead and start discussing because that's basically what we were talking about today anyway. Go.
The looks are awful. The color options are awful. The price is even worse. We're talking about $550 for a pair of headphones. And then it's another $50 for the warranty. So if you get the warranty and take care of them, so just in case something happens, that's $600 you're sinking into a pair of headphones.
Okay, and the case is pretty awful too. Have you seen the case?
I didn't even see the case. But have you seen the mesh? It looks even worse. It looks like it's about to fall apart.
Yes. So the case, like the headphones right here at the cups, they kind of dip into a case, and then this part, the headband, is exposed, and that's like it doesn't even give great protection.
Is like a natural adjuster, if that makes sense.
Yes.
My headphones that I use for when I play the game are the same, but it works a little bit different. It has a complete metal frame all the way across the top of it, and then it has this part, the cushion part, is up under that, and it can go up or down by itself. It would just whenever I put it on. But these, the mesh is like concaved into it, so then you can put it on and it'll automatically adjust. But it looks so uncomfortable.
Right.
And that's that the amount that you can actually extend it is still limited regardless.
So let's give a couple of more negatives that you might not have known because I've really researched it. They are not water resistant or waterproof. So if you get them wet, they're toast. Did you know that?
So don't walk in the rain.
So you can't be outside with them. They only have single device support. So most of these high-end headphones now,
You
and
can
the Sonys
audio.
and the Sonys are the same way. Do these have multi-device support?
Yeah, you can share audio with these.
And you can hook them up. Can you hook them up to more than one device at a time, though?
Yes, I have them on my phone, like 2 different laptops.
And I'm not exactly sure. I haven't done enough research, so that's my bad. But I do know enough to know that it's not that the AirPod Max is not multi-device supported, and some of the AirPods aren't. But like Sony is multi-device supported, and here's what I mean by that. You can have your laptop open, working, and your phone open, listening to music. And if you go to a video and want to play it on the laptop, when you hit play on the laptop, the headphones are smart enough to know he wants to pause his music for just a second and watch this video.
Right.
If a phone call happens,
Yeah, I've never tried that.
Same thing. If you're on the computer watching a movie and a phone call happens, it brings the volume of your movie down. So you can have multiple devices at one time with that single pair of headphones. Sony does that. Sony's headphones collapse. They're wireless, not these exact Sonys, but their wireless headphones collapse like this. Their wireless headphones sound incredible. Their wireless headphones have a case, a hard shell case that you can dump them in your backpack so they don't get crushed.
Right.
Their headphones are $300. So you're talking the new Apple ones are double that. They don't have multi-device support. They don't fold up. They're bulky. They're big. The case sucks. It's not a good day for Apple in that sense. I think something else is going on. A lot of companies will release a flagship product that's very, very expensive first, knowing that very few people are actually going to buy that product, with plans to release other products utilizing that same technology in the passing years that will bring the cost down. So these are the Max Pros. What if Sarah's pulled up a picture of the case. That's the case, by the way.
Oh, it's hideous.
Yes, it is.
That's
I
awful.
think that these $600 headphones, I think they will release next year. I'm predicting they'll release like the what are they called again? AirPods Max.
These are available starting on the 12th or the 15th of this month.
They're going to release. I would suspect that next year they'll release the AirPod Max Lite or something. Like they'll have another version that's like $300,
right?
Utilizing the same technology. Here's the thing.
Right.
The one thing that the Apple headphones do have going for them, and I can't say this personally, but I've listened to a whole lot of reviewers, and they're all saying the same thing. The sound quality is exceptional. You would assume that the sound quality for $600 headphones is good, but there's a lot of headphones that are way more expensive. These guys were comparing it to the Sennheiser $2,400 headphones. Those massive headphones that Sennheiser has are so expensive. Those are like the gold standard of headphones. Marquez Brownlee specifically said, I compared those two against each other. The Apple ones sound almost as good, and he said, I don't know if many people would be able to tell the difference. And those are $2,400 headphones.
Right.
So if you're looking at it from that, if all you're wanting is a pair of headphones in your house to game on or to listen to music that's comfortable because they're not going to be sitting in your ear like a pod does, over the ear, and you want pristine sound quality, these may be the headphones for you. For the common man,
or if you're going for video games, look up HYPERX. That's all I'm going to leave it at. Simple. It is arguably one of the best brands for gaming headsets. I've had the same headset for like 3 or 4 years now, and still works perfectly fine. The only thing is the leather on the cushion right here has started to peel off from the inside, but that's still not that big a deal. You can get covers to fix that.
You can replace the cups. In fact, these cups on these Sonys, they originally come in a vinyl, and you can see I put like a really nice soft cloth on it. You can replace cups. In fact, all of these headphones in this basket, except for these, have been replaced. The cups.
I have some really similar to these. Did you change this part?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah. So I have the exact same pair. I just don't have this foam piece. My specific ones are called the HYPERX Cloud S Revolver S or something like that. It's a long name, lengthy name. Expensive headset, but it's lasted a long time and it works really well.
Okay, Apple took, are you ready for this? 4 years to develop these headphones. 4 years. Apple. They can come out with a new phone in 2 in development. So 4 years to develop these headphones. So that just tells you they have researched some technology. Again, if you think about it this way, if they have a $600 pair of headphones that sounds as good as a $2,600 pair of headphones, they have put some time and energy into the technology. The exciting part for us as a consumer will be when they release another version that's $300 or $200. Then we'll be talking, because me and Trent might go and drop $200 for headphones. I'm not dropping $600. I'm pretty sure Trent's not dropping $600.
My
now,
gaming headset wasn't even that
for
expensive.
those of you who have taken my general music course, you know that I am a little bit of an audiophile. Do you know what an audiophile is? Do you remember?
I'm going to guess that it's somebody that loves noise.
Someone who is really into amazing, rich sound and audio and music and listening to it like seriously. Okay? Now, I am a junior audiophile. I don't spend $10,000 on a home stereo. Some of these guys will like buy gold-plated cables because apparently gold makes the audio signals travel better. Like, so they'll have like ridiculous stereos. You can go online and look for audiophile stereos and look at pictures and videos. These guys are serious. They spend big money. In fact, when in general music, I show a guy who is probably one of the leading audiophiles in the world, and he has like a $100,000 stereo in his basement. Like, he had the whole room treated. He has a chair in the very center of the room and the optimal place for listening to music. Audiophiles go crazy on headphones. I'm a little bit of an audiophile. If you come into my room, general music, you know that I have quite a large vinyl collection. In fact, I have a lot of vinyl here, one of the greatest albums ever, Rubber Soul. I have a lot of vinyl records here at school, and I also have a large collection of vinyl at my house with a stereo there as well.
I have some vinyls with the player for them.
So I like music, and I have a large collection of headphones. So I'm going to tell you right now, if headphones are what you want to listen to, we still got a few minutes. If headphones are what you want, some good headphones to listen to, here are my predictions, or my suggestions, not my predictions. I have used a whole lot of headphones. I have purchased a whole lot of headphones. So
yeah, trust me, I understand.
So let me be the person who buys all the wrong ones and tells you the ones that are right to buy.
Hint, don't buy Beats. I've gone through 5 pairs of Beats by myself.
Beats are a no-no, and here's why. Beats are a lot of the hype of Beats is just the fact that they are like a symbol. They are a brand, and you're paying for the brand, not the audio. So if you want good audio, here's the headphones I'm going to tell you to get. You either want some Sennheisers. Sennheiser makes really good headphones. My favorite, though, are Sony's. And we've already talked about Sony's. And I'll try to remember to list a link to the Sony headphones we were talking about earlier that are just as good as the Apple that have the multi. Those are wireless Bluetooth headphones. They're a little more expensive. These right here are going to be like $89 on Amazon, $100 at the most. These are the MDR-7506. I own, are you ready for this? 7 pairs of these. There's a pair out in my truck. There's a pair in my wife's car. I have several pairs at the house in different rooms, and then I keep some here at the school on the rack as well. The 7506s are the best headphones for listening to music, for watching videos. These are the headphones, and they're super comfortable as well to wear on your head. These are closed back headphones, so they will keep most noise out. They're not noise cancellation headphones, but they're overall workhorse headphones. Studios around the world use these. That's really good stuff. If you want a good pair of open back headphones, which have a more open sound, almost, if you wear them, the sensation is almost like you're in the room that the sound is actually happening in. It lets sound from the room in, but it's a more defined and it's
It's kind of
It's a
instead of
different
like
experience.
right. Instead of like an optical illusion, it's like a listening illusion. I don't know how
Right.
you would say that. It's
It is
strange,
but
it's
strange
weird.
sensation because you
Right.
feel like you're in the room with the music actually happening. Most
They're
students,
really nice.
most students who come through my music room and listen to all of these headphones for themselves, because I'll allow them to listen to them, except not during COVID.
Right.
In non-COVID years, we listen to them. They all choose these. And a lot of them go on Amazon and buy open back headphones because they end up liking these the best. And it's a very different experience than most students have ever had, because most students have never listened to open back headphones.
Yep.
These are Grado Labs SR80s, and they are, without a doubt, the best open back headphones. Again, right there at $100. $100 on Amazon will get you the Grado Labs SR80s. We'll post a link in our description to these as well. So those are the headphones that I'm going to suggest. For every day, I'm just like you guys. I always have these in my pocket. If I'm going into a restaurant by myself to eat lunch, I pop these in, pop my phone up on the salt shaker, and I'll watch some TV or something while I'm in the restaurant. These are always in my pocket. They're just convenient. And I think that's
really
why
convenient.
everybody goes with these. What else do you have? Anything else? Did we cover it all? What are some of your
Maybe
favorite
just
headphones
about.
besides the Pros? You like these?
These for sure. I've used my mom's wireless Beat Studios.
Yes.
They're not bad. They do start to get uncomfortable and cause irritation on your ears after you use them for a while. But I mean, like if you're just kind of listening to it for a little bit, it's not all that bad. But these for sure, my Pros, these are probably the best headphones I've had. Just because I mean, they're not as big as the AirPods themselves. The case is bigger, but they're just a little bit more compact, and I'd rather have the gummy part that actually goes into your ear than just have it sit on your ear.
Right.
Plus, they have the noise cancellation and the transparency. So,
And what
I
are the
could
price
be
of those right now? $250.
somewhere along there, I think I paid $220.
So for the price, you can't beat all of the features right there.
Right.
So there you go. So drop us a note and an email if y'all have, or comments on this video if you have a comment for what you think your favorite headphone is. Sarah, what is the brand name of the headphones that you really like? You said they're like $10-12, and I've had several cheap headphones just for running outside and stuff that for the money were worth it. On with 2 ends, and they're like, how much you said? $10 and $12, and $10 and $20, and she says they're fantastic headphone buds just for everyday throwing around. So
I've heard Skull Candy is also a good one.
Skull Candy's good. I've used some Skull Candies before, and for the money now, they're good. A lot of those headphones, what you're going to run into is connectivity. Is that the way to say it? Connectivity issues. If you have an iPhone, the Apple is very easy to use, and the Beats, because Apple owns Beats. They're very easy to use because all of the software is built in, and they just work like instantly and quickly.
Right.
So for that reason alone, and that's why I now run with those Beats, those Power Beat Pros. I wasn't happy about paying $200 for a pair of Beats to run with, but
Right.
they're comfortable. They're more comfortable than these. They stay in my ears when I'm running. They sound amazing, and they connect quickly and easily, so I don't have to worry about it. So there you go. All right, that's it for today's after show. Be sure to tune in to some of our regular programming. We'll see you on the next one.